Hello guys, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle and this is another celebrity tarot. As you guys know, you guys been talking about like how Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber are soulmates, twin flames. So we're gonna figure it out what kind of past life they could have shared for them to be linked in this way. So I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate for all of you. Energies could be mixing back and forth in between energies here, and I want to remind you, like I always say, I run no daycare, so just know that this is entirely general. Of course, this is for entertainment purposes only, of course, and this is all allegedly throughout the whole reading. Okay, so let's see what kind of past life Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber could have shared. So it seems right here with the Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups and Bieber is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I do feel like he in the past life he was somebody very important. They could have starting over. He was a important person back then. I do feel like he could have been, this could have been, he could have been a king or something like that. He was a very famous person, very known, and it seems like Selena Gomez at the time wasn't. She was from a normal family back in the past life. Yet again, it seems like he fell in love with her. He saw her and he fell in love. It was like love at first sight. But his his family didn't want him to be with her because she was from a different social class. I do see right here that he in the past life will sneak out to go see her, and they will actually find a way to be together, meaning that at night they will always try to encounter themselves. They will actually climb a roof and like talk for hours, and they had this important and deep emotion. It seems right here that she always has been a little bit older than him. She always has been very down to earth, Pisces energy here, very emotional, very loving, and I do feel like there has always been something in the way in between. Now it seems right here that with the Nine of Wands in the reverse right here, somebody was in love with him as well. I do feel somebody who his family liked back then, and she wasn't the same social class here. I do feel like she always tried to get him to fall in love with her, but she couldn't because him in that past life he was already involved emotionally with Selena in that past life. She did everything in her power. She actually told his family, and it seems right here that they forced him to stop seeing Selena in that past life. Now this situation caused a lot of anger in his energies because he had to cut cords with Selena in that past life against his will. He didn't want that to happen. They even make sure in that past life for him to not have any contact with Selena. They send him away. They send him away to very far, to a different country, to a different nation, whatever you want to call this. His family sent him away because he was like a king or something like that, and Selena, oh my goodness, was not in the same social life. And I'm guessing that this person who is already a female who was in his life or wanted to be in his life is pointing out to be an air sign or a water sign. I do feel this could be Haley. I do feel like Haley has always been in a mixture in different past lives as a obstacle. I do feel like he caused a lot of hate towards her in that past life because she was the cause of the separation. They went so far into sending him to a different country or so. It seems right here that with the Two of Wands in the reverse right here, he tried to reconnect with Selena in that past life so many times, asking for her. Whenever he came back from that place, she was no longer there, and it seems like she was no longer in that place. He tried to find her. He could never find her. It seems like whenever he found information about Selena in that past life, he found that she had married somebody else, and it seems like she got married in that past life to the opposite. I see like there was like in this time there was rivals and enemies, and I feel like she got married or sold, or whatever you want to call this, to the enemy town or something like that. Somebody that again that he was an enemy with. It seems right here that Selena was given all the gold, all the money that she ever wanted, but she was never happy because again they wanted to be together. They were separated by a third party. it seems right here that no matter how much this girl Haley in this past life tried to become Selena, tried to be the person for him, he was never like that. He never forgave Selena, he never forgave her. He was always looking for her, he was always wanted to be with her. And I do feel like they have always tried to be together, but also there always something gets in the way. And that's why they have always had this issue. They were separated. They always wanted to be together, but it was beyond their power at that time. And that's why they're soulmates. In this lifetime, the purpose of a soulmate or twin flame is to come back and try to make it right. And it seems to be that, again, Haley showed up and still separated them. So I do feel like in this lifetime, maybe they won't be able to be together. Again, everything is possible, but I do feel like the connection they have and the love they have goes back beyond years, beyond past lives, and there's always something that separates them. Always, it seems like a female. But with the Two of Cups right here, no matter the Two of Cups and Reverse, no matter how separated in one lifetime, I do feel like they're always going to encounter themselves and they're always going to try to be together. So meaning that no matter how many lifetimes this takes, they're always going to get back together. Again, there's always going to be a Selena Gomez and a Justin Bieber. Keep in mind that in this lifetime, it was a Selena Gomez and it was a Justin Bieber. Keep in mind, energetically, they could be named differently. They don't always need to be famous. They could be just regular people. But no matter how many lifetimes there is, they're always going to encounter themselves and they're always going to love themselves and they're always going to have a short-term, long-term relationship. But they need to overcome the challenges, which is do not let other people tell you how to live your life. They need to overcome the third party. So again, if they are not able to overcome the third party, there's always going to be a relationship, but it's not going to be long lasting. With the Four of Pentacles, again, I do see like in the next reincarnation, Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber are again gonna find each other and they're gonna always have a relationship. Yet there's always a third party. It seems to be that Haley's always there, or a Haley, and I do see that they need to work on overcoming those challenges that showed up in the doorstep. This is not over in between them. As I said before, this is beyond our understanding. This is beyond the human mind. This is just there are two souls that are connected beyond belief. But once again, they need to overcome these challenges. I do see that into justice is not served, into things are not done correctly. No matter how many lifetimes this takes, they're always going to be finding each other in a way to perform. Yes, they're soulmates, but they need to work things out. I do see that they need to learn how to work it out. Again, in the Hangman right here, their connection is still on hold. As I said before, if they don't find a way to each other on this lifetime, it's going to be the next reincarnation for sure. But they have been together. Can you tell me how many lifetimes, Mother Lilith, how many lifetimes they have been together? Okay. You know how many lifetimes they've been together? For 13 lifetimes. It has been 13 lifetimes that they have encountered each other, yet they continue to struggle with overcoming challenges. And that's why it's so hurtful for the both of them to let go again, because it's like the energies feel like the separation again. That's why they will always, in a way to perform, love each other. Now, keep in mind that being soulmates or twin flames is not a must for them to be together. You guys may need to find a book for twin flames so you guys can understand this. It doesn't mean how much you guys want it, how much I want it. They need to learn the lesson. They need to overcome challenges. And this time is Haley, and that's the name that she had this lifetime. There's always going to be a Haley, which quote means a reason that could cause separation, that they need to work this out and to work it out in overcoming it. I said right now, there's no much changes in their current life right now. As you guys seen the other readings that I gave, again, there's always going to be a lifetime for them to find each other. They're always going to find each other. They're always going to try, but they need to make it work. Again, there's always going to be a lifetime. I do see that they have their contract is 15 reincarnations. Now they have 13 already. They have 2 more. And this 2 more, that's when they have to make it work. If they don't make it work on this one, they have 2 more chances. If that doesn't work in those 2 chances, then the contract is done. Because it seems to be that it's like, quote, impossible for them to learn any lessons to overcome it. But yes, this is what happened. This is like the possible, you know, lifetimes they shared together. Again, I don't want to waste your time telling you more than what I need to, because it's pretty much it. It seems to be that in those lifetimes, for anybody who has a question, they never had kids because they were young, again, and they were separated young. Again, the same thing that happened to them right now. So I do feel like it's always that they have a very intense love, is always when they're young, and then when they're going from teens to young adults is when it gets separated, and they just get separated to 2 different ways, and they're forced to make 2 different lives. 2 different lives in that way, shape, or form, that they're happy but not completely fulfilled and content because they, quote, belong together. But again, twin flame and soulmates are too difficult. Again, I already explained it. If you guys want to know more, please look it up on YouTube and or Google, and where it explains how how soulmates and twin flame works. If not, get a book that explains better. But keep in mind that twin flames and soulmates does not mean that they have to be together, because they don't overcome stuff and they let other people and other things come in the way, they're not going to be together. But again, I already explained it. So this is the first card that they got here. This is like a rune oracle card. So this is success, sensuality, wholeness, life force, and victory. This is one of the things. Let's see, what is the other one? The P. Joy, pleasure, belonging, kindred, and prosperity. Then we have B here. Birth, sanctuary, life change, fertility, secrets. And then this is the last card for them. Teamwork, trust, harmony, marriage, loyalty. And this, the other one at the bottom that I want to do. This is magic, liberation, rebirth, awakening, protection. So this is the end of the reading for that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other celebrity tarot that you want me to do, please comment down below. I want to remind you guys that if you follow me on Instagram, I follow back. I also want to tell you that I have a small group on Facebook. I have a TikTok as well. The link is going to be in the description box below. I also have an upcoming project on my Patreon for classes, for tarot reading classes, as well as I have a second channel for vlogs. I do not offer any free readings or services outside the giveaways. I never message anybody on any platforms offering my readings, because again, all services needs to be done through my website, which is going to be in the description box below. Again, if you want to win a free reading, check out the giveaway video that's already up. And every time I gain 1,000 subscribers, I host a different free reading giveaway. So with that said, guys, thank you so much. Any other celebrity you want me to read, please leave it in the description box below. I do have lists to go through, so it'll be put on a waiting list, and also for popularity as well. So with that said, thank you so very much for love and support, and have an amazing day.